In this practice, we're staying close to the yoga mat. I found that when I start my practice on the mat, lying down, it has a way of grounding me. And when my mind gets busy, it's really nice to be on the ground. And I have no empirical evidence that would prove that this is correct for other people, but for me, it works. So we'll start this practice lying down with the knees bent. When you lie down and you feel so supported, the pelvis feels very heavy, the shoulders heavy, it allows your arms and legs to just relax. So take your feet wider apart and let your legs relax by drawing the inner knees in to touch. Take the arms over your head and come to a cactus pose. And just pause here. As you do, see about lifting your elbows up and draw them down. Keep the legs relaxed, but see if you can get a little movement in the arms. Lift the elbows up, keep the hands on the mat or the floor. Elbows up. Two more. One more. Now take the elbows to your ribs. Take the hands away from your pelvis with the palms facing up. See about moving the hands up, maybe waist height, and take the hands back down. With the elbows hugging the ribs, the knees drawing in toward each other. Move the hands a little farther up. Elbows want to move away from the ribs, but see if you can keep them hugging in as much as possible while you move the arms. Notice what shoulder seems to have a little bit more tightness and which shoulder feels a little bit freer in this movement. Release out of this pose, but press the elbows once again alongside your ribs. With the elbows pressing firmly, lift your pelvis up with the feet hip distance apart now. Keep the pelvis lifted. Press your elbows a little bit more so that you can lift the upper chest. Hold the pose. Release your pelvis to the mat. Take your arms back to the cactus pose, palms facing up. Take your knees together, your feet together, lift your feet up. Have the shins roughly parallel to the mat. Draw your knees to the right, just slightly. Come back to center. Draw your knees over to the left. Come back to center. Now take your knees all the way over to the right side. Just let them rest on the mat or the floor. And if the left shoulder leaves the mat, that's okay for now. Activate your right leg. Lift it so it feels like it's lifting the left knee. Lift up and take the knees over to the left. Do this very slowly. So the right shoulder lifts, that's fine for this time. See if you can get the knee as close to the ground as possible. Now lift the left knee up and have it as if it's carrying the right leg. The left knee is doing all the work. The right leg is being very passive. Now do that again. Take your knees all the way over to the right side. Let them settle down if they will. Lift the left knee up slightly as if, again, the right leg is carrying the left. Now see about lifting the feet up. The right leg is still doing most of the work to carry the left leg back to center. Let your legs go all the way to the left side. Activate your left knee, just lifting the right knee up. Now the challenging part is lifting your feet up, and if that feels too challenging for you, just keep the feet down. If you can, have the left leg, again, carry the weight of the right leg back to the center position. Release your feet down. Take your feet as wide apart as the mat is. Keep your inner knees touching. Draw your elbows alongside your ribs, palms facing out. Start to move the back of the hand on the floor. If the elbows move away from the ribs, try to keep hugging in with the elbows. Try to keep the palms open, the thumbs pressing the floor. Working the shoulders nicely. Now, free your hands. Just reach the hands up toward the sky. Make a fist with the hands. Step your feet hip distance apart. And now draw down as if you're rowing. Pull the elbows down. With the feet hip distance apart, lift the pelvis up. Take the pelvis down, reach your hands up so that the shoulders now are away from the yoga mat. Make a fist and draw the heads of the arm bones back so the shoulders are on the mat. Keep that, bend the elbows, slowly take the elbows down, press them, and lift up the pelvis. Lift higher. Draw your pelvis down. Lift the hands up, reach up. Keep the fist. Now draw back fully. So shoulder blades are planted nicely. Bend the elbows as if rowing a boat. Press the elbows down. Keep the shoulders planted, but lift the pelvis up. Release your pelvis down. Roll to your right side. Make a fist again with your right forearm, with the inner knees touching, the left hand to your waist. Lift up the hip and draw it down. If you can externally rotate and open the palm, do that. Lift the pelvis up and draw it down. Lift up, draw it down. Lift up and down. Lift up and down. Now come to your belly before going to the left side. On your belly, normally I like having the hands right alongside the ribs for a baby cobra. This time, take the hands a little bit wider apart so they'll be off the mat. You're on fingertip tops. Hug the shoulder blades in, rise up. It's a little bit more work for your back muscles. Release down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take your left forearm to the mat. Make a fist if you wish with your knees bent or with your palm open, your choice. Keep your feet on the mat, but lift your pelvis up. Draw down. Lift up and down. And up and down and up and down and up and down. Come back to your belly. Take the hands alongside your ribs. Go a little bit wider. Have the elbows roughly right over the wrists. Inhale. Exhale. Move the elbows forward. Inhale, rise up. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Come to tabletop position. In tabletop position. Take your right arm up, reach your right hand, thread it underneath your left armpit. Reach up and thread. Reach up and back and take your right hand to the left side, pressing the back of the hand. Come to all fours position. Reach your left arm up and thread it right under the right armpit. Reach up and back and thread it. Lift up, spread your fingers, reach it under the right armpit. Come back to tabletop position. In tabletop position, with your toes tucked under, draw your pelvis back. Try to take a little bit more weight at your heels so you get lots of ankle dorsiflexion. Keep your armpits and your elbows lifted, but release your head. Keep on lifting the arms, relax your head. your heels in toward each other. Lift up. Step your right knee forward, right between your hands. This is a variation of pigeon pose with the knee forward. Give yourself a little thigh stretch. Lift up your back foot. Take hold of your back foot and draw it in toward the outer hip. Release out of the pose. Bow down and stack your hands so that your forehead is right on top of the stacked hands. Lift yourself up. Lift your back foot up again. This time turn toward the right. Hold onto the foot. Twist. Release out of the pose. Come to a puppy dog pose with your toes tucked under. Reach your hands forward and allow the head to just release. If that doesn't feel like much of a release to you, maybe downward facing dog will work. Whatever works, even child's pose would work. Just to start to notice the difference between the sides. Just allow yourself to just be drawn into the pose. This practice is all about grounding. And with the foundation of both your hands and your feet, you feel very grounded. Come down to all fours position. Step your left knee forward between your hands. Bring your right knee back. Lift up your right foot. Take your right hand to your right foot. Twist. Turn toward the right side to begin with. To continue that external rotation of the upper arm that we've been working with in a lot of practices. Take the hand to the inside of the foot if that's available to you. And just open the chest to the right. Release the foot. Come to park your forehead on your stacked hands. Bow in. Lift up. Now let's twist the opposite direction. So turn toward the left, lift up the right foot, take your left hand to the outer right foot. Twist. And release out of the pose. Again, come to the pose of your choice, a pose that will allow your neck some freedom. You might want to just shake it yes. And when you nod it no, go slow and see if you can do a nice full movement to no. Release down. Come to all fours position again. Move your spine with your hands nice and wide apart, maybe fingertip top position. Draw your heart forward slightly, lift your chin. Exhale, draw the pelvis back. Relax your head. Rise up, draw slightly forward. Draw back. Draw forward. And draw back. Back to tabletop position. Sit down with your feet forward and come to the very back of the mat. So we have a sort of runway for this butt walking that allows the hips to just move so intentionally. And the way to do that is to lift up your right leg, and you can carry it if required, and reach it as far forward of the left foot as possible. Take it down. Lift your left leg up, move it way forward, make it taller than the right foot, and take it down. Lift up your right hip, lift up your foot, move it forward and down. Lift the left hip up, lift up your left foot, reach it forward and down. So you find that you're walking yourself to the very end of the mat with intention of making one leg a little bit longer in the lift than the other, so that you can move your sits bones for the walk. Maybe you're at the end of the mat. If you are, let's walk back. So lift up one side of the pelvis, lift up the other, and see if you can lift, rather than drag the leg, you want to lift it off the mat. Just see if you can get your quads to engage, so the muscles of the legs very active as you're doing this. You're just not waddling side to side here. You're moving the pelvis nicely. And you come back to Dandasana. So take the hands right alongside you. Press the fingertips down. Maybe take the hands back slightly. Take the heads of the arm bones back. Spread your toes. Draw your toes toward your face. Get tall. From here, bend your right knee. Keep your left leg in that strong form. Take the right foot to the outer left knee. Slide the foot all the way to the outer left hip. Interlace your fingers underneath the right knee. Lift with your interlaced fingers the knee up. Now resist. Draw the knee down. So the work of the hand is really helping to create just a little bit more engagement in the pelvic area. Press the knee down as you're lifting it up with the interlaced fingers. And now slowly release out of the pose. Extend the feet forward. Take the hands back, fingertip top position, so that you can draw your heart forward and press the backs of the legs very firmly. Now bend your left knee. Take it to the outside of the right knee, maybe even as close to the outside the right hip as possible. Your right leg is very active. Interlace your fingers underneath the left knee. Lift up. Now resist. Really press down with the knee and hold it there. And you keep this isometric action going to really create just a little bit more engagement in the pelvic area. You're sitting tall, legs are engaged. And now slowly release out of the pose. Bend over. Straight legs once again. Dandasana, or this variation of it where we sit tall and sit forward. Now we'll come down to the mat. So to come down, bend your knees nicely. Reach your hands forward. Now externally rotate the arms in a way that allows us to take the heads of the arm bones back. The shoulders retract. Pull from the heels to the pelvis. Lower yourself to the mat as slowly as you can. And release your arms to your sides. Release your legs. And just move your feet side to side like they're windshield wipers. To let your legs relax. With your palms open. You allow the arms to relax and just stop the movement in your feet so the legs relax. And take your attention to your breath. You breathe in deep. And out long. Breathe in deep. Let your whole body just release to the mat as you breathe out long. You feel so anchored, so rooted. It provides so much stillness for the mind. Enjoy that stillness. That inner peace. Thank you for joining me in this grounding practice. Namaste.